Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make the best crosshair. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to skip any of the sections, there will be timestamps and my social media in the description. Before you decide on what you want, you should know every type of crosshair that there is. The first category is the reactive crosshair. When I say reactive crosshair, I mean a crosshair that's affected by movement or firing. The reason for using a reactive crosshair is to know the accuracy of yourself and the gun. This can help new players understand how to shoot accurately. I recommend using these kind of crosshairs for practicing things like counter strafing, and jiggle peeking, then switching it off if you get distracted by it. In Valorant, there are two types of crosshairs: open crosshairs and closed crosshairs. The main reason for using an open crosshair over a closed crosshair is because it allows you to box in the head of your opponent, while a closed crosshair can make you feel like you have more space. The crosshair that you choose is up to you. When picking a color, it doesn't matter what you choose, as long as your crosshair doesn't blend in with anything in the background, like if you use green on bind or ascent. Alright, now I'm going to go through all the tabs in the crosshair section. So first off, in general, we have crosshair color, which changes the color. The outline gives your crosshair an outline. And you can change the thickness and how transparent it is. The center dot just adds a dot in the center, which you can also change the opacity. And you can make it big or smaller. Fade crosshair while firing error makes it so that the top of your crosshair disappears. Show spectator player's crosshair makes it so you can see the player's crosshair who you're spectating. Disable crosshair just turns off your crosshair, as you can see right here. Alright, now in inner lines, the show inner lines and also show outer lines, it doesn't even work. I'm not sure why, but it just doesn't work. Opacity, like I said, it changes the transparency, and length changes the length, thickness changes the thickness, offset changes how wide it is, and movement error is what I showed you earlier. Alright, it should work. I'm not sure why it's not working. Firing error. Alright, now it's working. Alright, now that I'll turn it off. Okay, so outer lines is pretty much the same thing as inner lines. Let me make something. See, it's literally a crosshair. So you could normally, it's just used to, I normally would just use it for to make my crosshair reactive, but yeah, that's pretty much what I use it for. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make your own open crosshair, because some people may be confused by it. So what you got to do, actually let me just turn this off, the outer line, so it doesn't get confusing. So the offset, thickness, set it to around here. Set it on a low length because length and thickness are pretty much switched. Like, see, it gets longer the more thickness you put. So here, now it's a square. If you make it lower, it's a crosshair, but the offset's like this. Now you have a square crosshair, an open crosshair. And what I do after making a crosshair like this, or any crosshair that's open, just go and turn on the center dot and see if it's centered. And you can see right here, it's not really centered, so you just gotta go back to the inner lines, and you could just change the offset, and you could just edit your crosshair to see how centered it'll be. Here, it's still not centered, so just gotta make it centered. Alright, now it's still not centered. Okay. Alright, now the crosshair centered. Which it's pretty small, but it doesn't have to be perfect if you don't want it to be. Now I'm going to show you how to use someone else's crosshair code. And make sure you stick around, because at the end of the video, I'm going to have a couple of cool crosshairs. So first, you got to go to your crosshair tab. And for example, my crosshair code is 1172. So what you have to do is enter left to right, just top to bottom. So 1172. So it's pretty easy to do, and that's it. This is now the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to go watch some more content from me, you can go to my Twitch at twitch.tv/HeroZero. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 3 to 6. Thanks for watching.